Hello, besties! You already know. We are doing an organization video. Reorganization video. It is my third or fourth I want to say third reorganization video on my channel because things got out of hand as usual. I keep buying books. That's the problem, and I don't have a solution for that, to be honest, because I'm not going to stop anytime soon. But I'm unhauling at the same time, which is really good because my space is not getting bigger. So we need to find some balance in here. I have a lot of books. Maybe you cannot see the whole cart, but every single shelf, let me show you. You see, every single shelf is filled with books. And yeah, that part, not liking it. Those are the books that these are books that I unhauled. I still haven't sold yet, some of them. And some of them are also books that I hauled recently and that I want to keep. These books are the books that I want to keep. This is, I think, my JLA, the From Blood and Ash series, and this is my fake rate, the Demons, what is it called? Demons and something like that. 𝒕𝒢𝒢𝒡𝗏 books. I need to change this because it looks sad. It's just sad to see them sitting like that, not being displayed as they should, not having the respect that they should have. So I'm like, I feel bad every time I look at them. So we're going to change that. And yeah, first of all, I'm going to start by emptying the desk, taking off everything that is on here to use it as, to put the books on, basically. So that's what I'm doing. A little disclaimer, if you see a change in lighting, it is because it is cloudy outside, so the sun is playing hide and seek. So that is why, and that is something I cannot control, or I don't know how to control. Maybe professionals can. I think so. But what I'm going to start with, the books right there. These are already up for pre-order. For order, if you want to buy them. They are already up on my Vinted account. Something I want to say, if you are interested in one of these books and you don't have access to Vinted Sweden, if you don't live in the Netherlands or Norway, or if you live in the US, for example, you can contact me on my Reddit account. I will link it down below if you are interested. Some of you did before. If you are interested in any of the books that I'm going to unhaul in this video, or in previous videos, if I still have them on hand, you can contact me there and I can sell you the books, and we can arrange the shipping together and everything. So there is something that you can do if you are interested in one of these books. I think they have the second book up on 𝒕𝒢𝒢𝒏𝒆𝒄𝒕's website. It's not that I'm not interested in reading the series. I'm very much interested, but the second book does not match the edges. They did better edges, like with a design, and they don't match these ones. I mean, maybe it's not a big deal for someone who is going to display the spine or who just already read the book and liked the story. But for me, this I'm going to unhaul. The Belladonna series, never, ever, ever, ever. This Woven Kingdom, never, ever, ever, ever. Camilla, I love you. Thank you so much. Here, if you don't know, she gifted me the first book in this series. This is the Waterstones exclusive edition that I didn't find anywhere else, and she kindly sent it to me, and I will be forever grateful for that. Thank you. And okay, now we have a tough decision to make. I didn't read The Spell Shop. Do I want to read it? Yes, I want to read this series, this book, and the second book. Is it The Greenhouse? The Greenhouse something? Or is it only the greenhouse? The name of the second book, I can't recall. Maybe the greenhouse, because this is only called the spell shop. The second book is up on 𝒂𝒐𝒏𝒏𝒆𝒄𝒕's website. And I really like it, to be honest. I like the design. I love the character art. I love this vibe so much. But I was like, I'm not going to buy it before I read the first book first. And I also love this cover, so I'm torn. I love this cover so much. And I don't know if I will get my hands on the second book with the minty green edges. So I don't know. Have you read this book? Please let me know. But I think I'm keeping them for now. I can't decide. It's a maybe. These ones. They are absolutely stunning. I already put them for sale on my Vinted. Not the three together, these together, and this by itself, but I think the three together look very pretty. I don't know. The edges really match. And here too, we have the light purple, lilac, pink, and then a little bit of a darker lilac. They match. But I didn't want to put them together because this is a duology and this is a standalone. But look at them. They are so pretty. Absolutely stunning, but I'm not going to read them anytime soon. Also, I pre-ordered Song of Six Realms, so I got an extra book plate and a very beautiful art print too as a pre-order incentive. And this is also signed by the author. So this is the Waterstones signed exclusive edition, and these are the Fairy Loot edition of the Book of Tea duology. The first book is called A Magic Steeped in Poison, and this is Song of the Six Realms. Yeah, I don't think that I'm going to read them anytime soon. That's the thing. So these are also going. I'm trying to unhaul as many books as I can because I have a lot of books coming too. So. Shh. The Witch Collector. I think this book is amazing. The quality of Lit Haven Boutique's books is top notch. These are premium special editions. So I'm not sure. Is it hand signed? I think it is. Yes, it is a hand signature there. I got my Arcane Society one, so maybe I don't need this edition, to be honest, because I'm collecting Arcane now. So I mean, you see the struggle. This is not easy. The inside formatting and everything. Even the quality of paper is so good, but I think I'm going to unhaul this. I didn't even think about it, to be honest. I didn't think of unhauling this book, but I think I need to do it. Yes, let's be ruthless today. Yes, I'm doing it. Lightlark, the collector's edition. I'm not buying the second collector's edition, even though it looks absolutely beautiful. And this one too, I really like this satin cloth, the edges, the maps, everything, the character art. This artist, I love her work so much. So I don't know if I plan on rereading this series. I think I'm going to sell it. I need space. I just need space. I love this slipcase. Yes, tough decisions, but yeah. Devil in, this is a duology, I believe. Silver Tongue Devil and Devil in Boots by Stacey Marie Brown. I think the duology is called Devil in the Deep Blue Sea, and I think you are supposed to read it after that series right there that I forgot the name of. Can we take a look? Maybe it is here. Yes, the Savage Lands series. This is set in the same world as the Savage Lands, but I think you can read it. I think it's better to read it after that one. I'm not sure. But the character art is stunning, and I'm going to keep this. I want to read Savage Lands this year, hopefully. So this is a keep. The Gram Effect. I didn't buy the next 2 books in this series or trilogy. That went up for sale for a couple of days ago on Bookish box. So I think I'm going to unhaul this copy because I think that I don't have the space for this trilogy, and I didn't read the off-campus series, so I'm not attached to these characters or this book in particular. I didn't read it, so this is also going. Okay, for this shelf, I think shocker, I know. I love this. I loved it. I think I gave it 4.5 stars or something like that. I love this series. The Broken Blade is a chef's kiss. You've seen me review it. You've seen me read the second book and review it, and I cannot wait to read the third book too. But I don't have the space, and I'm not going to collect every single book in this series. I don't think so. So this is going. It's like space and priority in my head. That's what I'm thinking about. Legendborn. This is tabbed. Very, very tiny font. Super tiny font. How many pages was this? 500 with this tiny font. So it is like about maybe 600, 650 pages with a bigger font. But these books are so good. And I think it's going to be a 5-book series, and I think I'm going to keep it for now. I really love what 𝒕𝒢𝒄𝒄 did with these books. Our lovely Bree here, the character art. And I think it's the same front and back. Yeah. Yeah, I'm keeping my Legendborn because I really, really enjoyed it. These I'm keeping. This one. Fate Inked in Blood. It is already up for sale. So I'm unhauling this just because I didn't enjoy the second book as much. So I'm unhauling this one because I don't need, even though it came with the prettiest character art and the book, everything, different front and back. The foiling is absolutely stunning. I love this book and I love the story. But the second book was like a bit underwhelming for me, to be honest. So I don't need to collect this series. I don't feel the need to collect it. Yes, keeping it. What's up with the shipping date for the Rebel Witch? Is it the Rebel? Yes, the Rebel Witch, the second book. Next year. But I'm patient. I'm not, but I'm waiting. I want to complete my duology, so I'm going to keep it. And I love this book so much. I need to reread it and read the second book already. Now I'm thinking Throne of the Fallen. I loved it, by the way, but I have the 𝒕𝒢𝒄𝒄 edition. There it is. And I also have the Waterstones edition of the second book. I bought it because I own this one, but these are thicker books. They take up so much space. Is this signed? No, it's not. I don't think 𝒕𝒢𝒄𝒄 is signed. I love this. I love this. No. I'm going to keep it for now. I'm keeping it. I'm keeping it for now. And maybe I will add this, but this shelf is perfect in my opinion. I don't want to touch it. So I don't know. Put this back here maybe. I received the third book. Finally, I think you will see it in a haul before this video is up. Hopefully. This got lost in transit. They kindly resend it to me. I'm so happy. So now I get to complete the series that I still need to read. They look absolutely adorable. Yeah, I didn't buy the second book when it went on sale. Yeah, Unhauling it. Even though I love this art, this artist is one of my favorites. It is the same end paper front and back. It is beautiful. It is absolutely beautiful. But if you loved Nectar of the Wicked, I think you will enjoy this edition much, much more than me. But yeah, it's just too lusty and not a lot of romance in this book. That's my only complaint. So yeah, no. Nope. You already know. Iron and Embers, Fall of Ruin and Wrath. I really, really enjoyed this book so much. It's a shame that this is not foiled. To be honest, I love the sword on the edges every time. Sword on edges, love it. Dragon on edges, yes. The end papers are kind of okay. This is underwhelming, to be honest, but it is front and back. At least this is super, super pretty. I wish we had this on the front cover instead of this with a bit of foiling. The character art is pretty. I already sold my Waterstones exclusive edition of this, so this is the only book. I also sold my Bookish box edition of Fall and Ruin and Wrath. So this is the only edition that I'm collecting, so I'm keeping this. Yeah, I didn't buy the first book. Maybe it's still up on Fairyloot's website, but I'm not going to buy it, I think, even though it is very pretty. Yeah, it is so pretty. It's just that I have other priorities, other books that I want to read right now. I don't feel like reading The Shadows Between Us and read this one. And I'm sorry, it is going. It is going. I need the space. A Tempest of Tea. I already pre-ordered the second book from Waterstones, the Waterstones exclusive edition. This is also signed, hand signed. And I love this cover. I don't know why. This is a gloss spot, so this is the reflective type. It's not foiled, but I love this art so much. The edges also are pretty cool. The end papers with the silver hand signature. I love this. Nothing here, but I still want to keep this copy. I don't know why. I'm not ready to let go. So keeping it. The Scorpion and the Night Blossom. This is a standalone. I believe it's a standalone. This was the February box 2025. I don't think that I wanted to pick up this book anytime soon, to be honest. It is so pretty. So pretty. Yeah. It is different front and back. Oh my god. Oh. Unhaul it. I already know. Keep the card. I always keep the theme cards inside the books. I know that I'm not going to read it anytime soon. So, yeah. It is very pretty, but yeah. The souls aspect. I read this book last year when it was announced on Page and Wick, and I didn't hear anything. I didn't even know what this book was about, and I didn't hear about Mark Holloway before, but because of that announcement, I read this book and I enjoyed it very, very much. It's really different. I enjoyed the story so much. It is pretty. The end papers are also pretty. It is hand signed. But am I going to keep it? I love this art so much. It looks so, so stunning. But I think, yeah, space. I'm going to unhaul this. Rise of the Cinder Fae. This is I think it's my first box that I received from Moonlight Book Box. Oops. This was April. April book. April, I think, yeah, yes, it does not say April 2024, but I know it is April 2024. It is one of the coolest things ever because you have her POV on these end papers and his POV on these end papers, and I thought this was so cool. And also the book overall is very pretty, and maybe I want to collect this series because I love this design so much, and I want to read Whitney Dean, so I'm keeping this for now. A Kiss of Iron. I sold my other what's it called? Court of the Tenebris, I think the series is called. My other books in the series, it's going to be a trilogy. It is a completed trilogy right now. And I'm going only to collect Bookish books. I sold my other copies that I bought, the merch box that I bought from the author, just because I need space and they are thicker books. Already sold them, and they had like signed book plates. I think this is digitally signed, maybe. It is a digital signature, but it's okay. I don't mind it. I think they did an amazing job on the cover with a lot of like Easter eggs and the end papers. This art. Yes, that is what sold me. The end papers, I think they are different, or yes, they are. I remember the scene. So yeah, I love these neon colors, and I love this special edition so much. So I'm going to collect Bookish box special editions of this trilogy. Now we have some space. Yes. Moving on. The Hurricane Wars. I have pre-ordered, or I'm going to pre-order the third book in this series. What is it called? The Undertaking of Heart and Mercy. I still haven't read the second book. Still want to read this duology. I want to reread the first book, Ghostsmith, first. This one though, Immortal, by Sue Lin Tan. I don't think that I'm going to read this anytime soon, to be honest. It is very pretty. Even the waterstones. Oh my god. The hardcover. Oh my god. But I don't think that I'm going to read it. That's the problem. So it is going. It is going. Yeah, this is the fairy loot. Let's see if it is hand signed. I don't think so. This looks like a digital signature, I think. The end papers are okay patterned, but the foiling and this art, love it. So I'm going to keep it. I'm also still collecting A Tempest of Tea. This is the other special edition that I'm collecting of A Tempest of Tea, the Fairy Loot one. I really wanted the Bookish box one too, but I was like, no. I stopped myself. I was going to buy it on Members Day, but I stopped myself because I was like, no. I already own too many copies of the same books, and I love these flaps so much, and I love that the end papers are different front and back. So yeah, but that copy is absolutely stunning. If I had the space, I would have 100% got it. Sea of Ruin by Pam Godwin. I still haven't read this book yet, but I want to. So I'm keeping it until I read it, I think. These, I think I have duplicates. Not duplicates, but like the same edition. This is Flame and Sparrow. And I believe this is also Flame and Sparrow. Oh, okay. That is why I kept it. Look at that. Look at that phoenix. Oh, yes. Yes, I understand. This is Bookish box. And I have the Fire in the Sky. Already read it. You know, I really enjoyed that book. I'm not going to unhaul it for now. This is the Page and Wake. I love this. Oh, I love the edge so much. Let's take a look at the end papers. They usually do the same end papers front and back. Yeah, the dust jacket is a chef's kiss, one of the most beautiful ones they've done. The end papers are also very pretty, and yeah, that's why I kept both. I couldn't decide. I need to read it and see if I want to keep both of these, but for now I'm keeping them. The other ones, you know, I think I could, or am I? I didn't read it. Heaven Breaker, I want to read it first because I heard great things about it. And I think the end papers are cool. I don't know if I want to unhaul it yet. The Temptation of Magic, the Dust Jacket, the Spine. The Spine is really cool. So maybe I will put it up there instead. I think so. But the end papers are so pretty. Yeah, and they're reversible. I still haven't read it. I don't know if it is going to be a series. What I don't like are these edges, because all the edges that 𝒕𝒢𝒨𝒏𝒏𝒆𝒄𝒕 is doing right now are more intricate and more beautiful, to be honest. This is kind of generic. So I need to read it to decide if I want to keep this copy or not. Maybe I will put it up here instead, even though it does not match this vibe. All right, here, Slaying the Shifter Prince. This book, you can read it as this, between A Kiss of Iron and the second book as a novella. And I really liked it, to be honest. It's a bully romance, and I love this Moonlight Book Box edition. So I'm keeping it. What I want to do, I want to move my Crescent City books elsewhere, just because I want to display the, yeah, I have my 𝒕𝗢𝒢𝒏𝒏𝒏𝒏𝒏𝒏𝒏𝒏𝒏𝒏𝒏𝒏𝒏𝒏𝒏𝒏𝒏𝒏𝒏𝒏𝒏𝒏𝒏𝒏𝒏𝒏𝒏𝒏𝒏𝒏𝒏𝒏𝒏𝒏𝒏𝒏𝒏𝒏𝒏𝒏𝒏𝒏𝒏𝒏𝒏𝒏𝒏𝒏𝒏𝒏𝒏𝒏𝒏𝒏𝒏𝒏𝒏𝒏𝒏𝒏𝒏𝒏𝒏𝒏𝒏𝒏𝒏𝒏𝒏𝒏𝒏𝒏𝒏𝒏𝒏𝒏𝒏𝒏𝒏𝒏𝒏𝒏𝒏𝒏𝒏𝒏𝒏𝒏𝒏𝒏𝒏𝒏 these are enough. I don't need both of these, and maybe I will sell these in the future, to be honest. But I don't think I can sell this one because it is annotated and highlighted. Yeah. I will keep them for my rereads so I can annotate and highlight and like have fun. These, Strange the Dreamer, these are very pretty. I want to do, they are definitely going to be included in a Read It or Unhaul It, or am I just going to unhaul them now? I think I'm going to unhaul them. I had them for quite a long time. Unhauling them, yeah. It's decided, it's decided. I think also I'm going to move my Throne of Glass books to this bookshelf or bookcase right here because they are taking so much space too. So these are going to move. I love these dust jackets so much. And then I have my V.E. Schwab Illumicrate. This is hand signed. I love the art. It is different front and back. Yeah, I'm not ready to sell this, to be honest. But I can put it on that bookshelf too, I think. This is, I think I gave it 5 stars. I cannot wait for the sequel, and I want to reread this book. What are the other books that I'm unhauling? I'm unhauling this Blood and Steel, the Moonlight book box. This was, I think, the November box. I love the quality of their end papers. They are so thick, so beautiful. This quality and the artist that they chose, to be honest. I didn't like this design a lot. That's my problem. So I didn't buy the rest of the series. This is already up for sale. I read the first book, The Alchemist of Loom. This is the first book. These editions are beautiful. This cover is so thick, the dust jacket. I love the design here. I love the feel. It is so buttery. I really enjoyed the first book, but I'm not sure if I want to make this a priority of mine right now. Even though the first book was enjoyable. I think I gave it 3.5 stars. It is very different and I like that, but I don't know. This is going. I need the space. I think it's time. It's time to unhaul. I didn't read it. Also the quality. Elise Kova's books have the nicest the buttery, nicest buttery feeling. I don't think I need a physical copy, even though I think these are out of print, something like that, because it got picked up by a publisher. I think so. And this cover is so beautiful. I love this, but I'm not going to collect them. I think there are 5 books in the series, so this is going. Fear the Flames. I'm going to keep both of them because this has the edges and this has a beautiful map. And I love this book so much. And I think the ink pages have a special edition of this book, but I'm waiting until the series is complete, I think, because I think one of the book boxes will for sure do a special edition of this series. And maybe that time I will be ready to unhaul these once I get my hands on the special editions, I think. So I'm going to keep them for now. I'm moving these two. This is the indie version of Fear the Flames. So floppy. I love it. This is when I first read the book. So I read the indie version that wasn't, these were edited, but a lot of people said that they loved this because it had extra scenes. So I'm never going to unhaul this. These are going to wait up there until we get a release date for the 3rd book. And then maybe I will, if I can get my hands on a special edition, because the spines are bothering me, they don't match, or because this is the Waterstones exclusive and this is a regular edition, but we'll see. I will hide them for now. The indie, everyone is looking for these, the indie books of the War of Lost Hearts by 𝒃𝒆𝒄𝒆 Broadband. So I'm going to keep them because this is one of my absolute favorite series of all time, all the times. This was so good. And I love these covers to death. Desana, so badass. I'm never, pretty sure, never going to unhaul these. Maybe, I don't know, but for now, never. These cuties, the luminaries, I need to read it. I'm going to include this series in a read it or unhaul it video because I have these cutesy paperback that are foiled. These are the Waterstones exclusive editions, and I have the Illumicrate that they look absolutely stunning. And I also have, I think, you know what? I think I can sell these. These, I think, I just have some tabs in here. Okay, I didn't touch these books. These are not highlighted or anything. They are just some tabs in there. I don't need them. I have my Arcane Society editions. This is also one of my favorite series. I love these characters, and the romance is a chef's kiss. And yeah, I love the series. So I think I can reread them on audiobook with my Kindle and just keep the special edition. I don't need to have these. So these are going. This is also only tabs. I really enjoyed The Sorcery of Thorns when I read it, but I don't think that I'm ever going to reread it again. And this is a foiled paperback and it looks very pretty. And it's pretty much new. So yeah, only tab 2. This is going. Oh my God, I can't believe we emptied a shelf. Yes. The Rose Bargain. By the way, I also bought accidentally 2 copies of the Rose Bargain. This is Amazon's first print run edition. I'm going to unhaul these, even though they are very pretty. I love this foiling so much, and the end papers. Look at it. It is so pretty, and the edges, so beautiful. But I have this copy from Fairy Root, and I also the Rose Bargain, and I also have another one. No, Rose and Chains. The other one is Rose and Chains. So I'm only keeping this one. I'm unhauling these. Carrie Lake. I'm going to buy every Carrie Lake special edition. Not everything, but like the books that I don't already own, or maybe I love the design, I don't know. But these are stunning. This is the 𝒃𝒐𝒏𝒏𝒆𝒄𝒕. I have hauled this before. This I bought straight from H.G. Carlton's website when she did like a limited amount of these books. But I also got my hands, as you saw, I think, in a book haul that will come after this video, I hope. These are my babies. These are my babies. So yeah, I want to display them here. So I've added some books in here. The Ritual. This is the 𝒕𝗢𝗢𝒞𝒦 that I received from Mystic Box. 2 books. The Knight and the Moth up there. So I'm trying to empty this cart. 𝒃𝒐𝒏𝒏𝒄𝒦 𝒃𝒐𝒏𝒏𝒏𝒏𝒏𝒏𝒏𝒏𝒏𝒏𝒏𝒏𝒏𝒏𝒏𝒏𝒏𝒏𝒏𝒏𝒏𝒏𝒏𝒏𝒏𝒏𝒏𝒏𝒏𝒏𝒏𝒏𝒏𝒏𝒏𝒏𝒏𝒏𝒏𝒏𝒏𝒏𝒏𝒏𝒏𝒏𝒏𝒏𝒏𝒏𝒏𝒏𝒏𝒏𝒏𝒏𝒏𝒏𝒏𝒏𝒏𝒏𝒏𝒏𝒏𝒏𝒏𝒏𝒏𝒏𝒏𝒏𝒏𝒏𝒏𝒏𝒏𝒏𝒏𝒏𝒏𝒏𝒏𝒏𝒏𝒏𝒏𝒏𝒏𝒏𝒏𝒏𝒏 this is book that I unhauled. A Song of Legends Lost. This, I received this in my Illumicrate box. This was my first, when I resubscribed to them, so I couldn't skip this. This was the first box. It was May, I think. So, but I'm not interested enough to keep it. I don't know anything about this, but it is an epic fantasy, I believe. This, I'm going to sell them together as a duology, the Waterstones exclusive editions. Also up for sale, even though it is, it's a stunning, stunning copy. Yeah, space. This, I hauled this recently. I love this cover, but we will see once I read the book if I want to keep it or not. But this is staying for now. This is for sale. Unhauled. This is also, I'm unhauling this. I already listed it. These books are stunning. Black Rose and Black Orange. I put them here. I think all my dark romances, I'm gonna put them here. Even if it's a mix of paranormal, mafia, and like dark romances, they are all going on this shelf if I have the space. Oh, these belong to King and Nero. The books that I received in my Mystic box. I already read them, but I don't plan on keeping them. So these are also going to be unhauled with their prints. Powerless. I have Fairy Root and I have Bookish box, and I need to make a decision, to be honest. I thought about keeping both, but no. And I think the most special ones, like, they look really, really different, are the Bookish box ones. So maybe I'm going to keep those and unhaul these, I'm thinking, to be honest, because even though I like this art better, yeah, I love this. I was kind of disappointed that we didn't get a different art front and back. And I wanted to have a reversible dust jacket with character art too, to be honest. But Bookish box, they look very special, like different, I want to say. I love these, but I love these too. This is a maybe. This is a maybe. Blood of Hercules, I'm keeping it. Love this book. This is the Locked Library edition, and I'm going to pre-order the next edition too. So I'm going to collect these. This is staying. This is Gothic fantasy. The House at Watch Hill. Really, really enjoyed it. But this edition, they could have done more, to be honest. I want Arcane to do it. They could have done more. Just, it's a bit underwhelming, to be honest. But I hope Arcane would do it in the future. This is stunning. And I really, really want to read this. So I'm keeping it. My Dark Beast. I think this is Dark Romance. I think. We'll put it there. These are from the latest combo box that I received. I'm interested in both of them. And I'm going to keep both of them. This is Hooked, the first book in the Never After series, but since I'm already collecting the Bookish box, it is pretty. It has a digital signature with a note. The edges, and book 2 came out recently too to match this edition, but I think these are, I think, up for sale. Yeah. Yes, they are. These are, yeah, I'm selling these. Yeah, I didn't feel the need to keep them, to be honest. I will also be selling this one, I think. It's space. Okay, so yes. My Four Horsemen series. I already pre-ordered the rest of the books in the series. I don't know the name, but the first book is 𝒄𝒄𝒄𝒄 𝒄𝒄𝒄𝒄 and Lovely. I already pre-ordered the book 2 and 4, book 2 and 4, book 3 and 4 from Arcane. So I'm very interested in reading the series, and I think I'm going to love it. It's a very popular romantasy, and I love these books. I love what they did, the customizations, the quality. So I'm keeping them. Oh yeah, Creatures of Chaos. This is one of the prettiest special editions ever. But I need to read it before she releases the matching edition, because she is going to release the matching edition to this one. I think it's going to be a trilogy. Veiled Kingdom, need to read it too, but I'm not going to unhaul it. I'm interested in this book. This one too, but we can put it here, I think. Okay, now the 𝒂𝒃𝒄𝒄 books. I have no idea. Maybe down there. Yes. Yes. Now I'm left with Bookish box powerless editions. You know what I mean? The fairy dust jackets are beautiful, but these look very, very unique. Yeah, I forgot to show you something here. These are already listed for sale. Fortuna Sworn, just because I don't think that I'm going to read this anytime soon. This is the thing. It's nothing against this series, but I don't think I'm going to pick it up anytime soon. So this is already up for sale. I love these spines. I love this character art. Yeah, they are very pretty, but I can't keep everything. Okay. Now let's talk about something. I just added Onyx Storm. Do you see the difference? They don't look similar. These edges are not the same. These are yellowy, and the third one, Onyx Storm, is on the whiter side. If you received it, then you've seen the difference. I mean, it's a slight difference, but it is there. So I don't know. This bothers me, to be honest. At the same time, I don't know if, because I love this reversible dust jacket and I love the foiling. On the books, we will see how I feel in the future. I will keep them for now. Bookish box 2. Oh yes, Beasts of the Briar, the continuation of the series. They are so beautiful. This is book 1. Put them like this for now. A masterpiece. If you haven't read it yet, this book was so good. Where should I put you? You are beautiful. Do I have some black and white? Yes, here. This is the one that I don't know if I want to collect the rest of the books or not. This is hand signed though, so we will see. I'll put it there. And this is why I'm unhauling my 𝒕𝗢𝒢𝒏𝒏𝒄𝒕 because I am collecting Arcane. Or could I put them here? These are already Unhauling the Lady of Darkness from Arcane Society. I never thought that it would come a day when I say this, because this character art, yeah, these books are stunning, but I got the Bookish box edition because I just love character art. Even though I love these, I couldn't keep both, and I was so torn. I was sad when I decided not to pre-order the rest of the series from Arcane, but I needed to make a decision. And I went with the Bookish box special editions because they have stunning character art and they have a reversible dust check too. This is not a reversible, but this is breathtaking. But yeah, a decision had to be made. Okay. Yes. Oh, an empty cart. Finally. What do I have left? Okay, no. I have books left here. A short relief. Heir of Storms. I really want to read this. I heard great things and I want to read it. And this is going somewhere with these blues, I think, in here. So, yeah. There, I need to film a read it or unhaul it pretty soon. This, I have pre-ordered 𝒕𝗢𝒢𝒏𝒏𝒄𝒕 once, so this is already listed for sale, even though it is very pretty and it feels really high quality too. This, how does it feel? I really want to start this series too. I have pre-ordered book 1 and 2 from Arcane, and I received this in a box from Bookish box, but look at that. Yeah, look at the fox. I'm keeping it solely for this and the little box. There. I don't know. Yes, yeah, no. It's a sickness. It's a sickness. So, yes. Ooh, the Blood and Ash books. I need to get them out of there. Yeah, I added the Devils here and Flame and Sparrow because I had some space left. What is it called? A Deal with a Demon. Yes, A Deal with a Demon by Katie Robert. This box set. I think I can put it here with these florals. It looks nice. And like it holds these books together too because this is quite heavy. These are listed for sale. So I'm not going to keep them here. Little Thieves and Painted Devils. I tried to read Little Thieves. I couldn't get into the book. I don't know why. I read, I think, 10 or something like that, but I gave up. So even though these are absolutely stunning, I'm going to sell them. I know they are favorites for a lot of people. So another person would really love to have them. So this is the end result. I'm very happy, especially with that shelf up there. This one, I changed it a little bit. There's Windweaver and Firebird there too. And this shelf, love it. And we still have some space down there, there too. So yeah, and look at that. Stay a Spell box set is still there. I don't know if I want to add it here. A lot of the books that are up there are going to be unhauled. I think Fourth Wing, the Christmas edition, or I don't know, I'm going to unhaul that one. The Inheritance games, I want to keep them just because I really want to read that series. But I'm not sure if I want to keep the books. But they don't make these hardbacks anymore. So maybe I want to keep them. And there are some hardbacks there that I'm also going to unhaul. Lightlark, Nightbane, To Kill a Shadow. I didn't read it for a long time. Do Your Worst is already up for sale. Those all are going to be unhauled. Powerless, Also, the books that are in that corner are also for sale. So yeah, really, it feels much, much better. I'm very happy. Maybe I will like display some other books or like change some books. I always do that. Like I want to display the covers, change a little bit how the shelves look like. But other than that, all of the books that I received recently are in here. And the books that I want to unhaul are in here. So that is a big achievement. And yeah, thank you so much for watching. If you made it this far, leave me the book stack emoji and also subscribe so you don't miss any future videos. And I will see you in the next one. Bye!